I stood on the pier and gazed down the length of the beach. The great Lake Michigan extended into the horizon, borderless and unbound. Its bluish-gray surface faded into the washed-out sky with only the haziest lines separating the two for those whose eyes were sharp and minds grounded. While my eyes weren't the sharpest at great distances, my mind lacked almost any affinity for poetic imagination. It wasn't always so gray here. Just a couple of months ago, the beach was not as empty and windswept. It was dotted with people enjoying the last chance for a swim for the summer. Not that it stopped at swimming. Lakeside activities were performed like the courting dances in all of the avian world. The way it went, and this interested me purely for analytical purposes, of course, was something like this. A guy grows up with confidence. Sometime earlier, the star in which that particular guy's atoms were forged was blessed with an incredible amount of confidence to bestow on the said guy. He moves to Chicago to study or work, gets a gym membership, acquires abs, and shows up on the beach. The whole process gets hazier from that point on. He says he's there to swim, to stay in shape, to be one with the water or some other nonsense, but he walked away from the beach with a girl or a guy under his arm. Not me. The lame star that had forged my atoms some eons ago had been rich in athletic affinity, combined with spectacular clumsiness, social anxiety mixed with a desperate need for other people, and a body fat index made for abs, yet such lankiness that they hardly improved a thing about me. On some days, I was more inclined to think that they made me look weird, so I wore my hoodies extra large and my pants baggy to hide the length of my limbs. I looked down the beach where the birds bopped and spread their wings and walked off for nights of passionate sex, the thought itself making me flush, awkward jitters rising from the pit of my stomach and reaching right into my fingertips. Not to mention the giggles. I hated the goddamn giggles that took over me whenever a guy winked or asked to buy me a drink. Don't get me wrong, it didn't happen often.